Hello everyone, welcome to Blendspace. I just wanted to give you a short little introduction just so that you'll understand how this works here. We're going to be using this source throughout the school year, so this is a good chance for you to kind of get familiar with it. If you're watching this video, you obviously know how to open one of the links because you clicked on it and you started the start button so that you could see me talk to you. If you look at this corner of your screen, you will notice that there is a comment panel. So I've written a question there for you, and if you have something you'd like to respond to with it, then you can go ahead and click the comment button and then type your response in there and post it. I'll be able to see it, and other people in the class will also be able to see it. So if it's a question that other people have, that would be helpful to them as well. One of the things you should know about the comments, though, is that you cannot edit a comment once you've put it up there. So what you would have to do if you wanted to change the comment that you already posted would be, first of all, make sure you copy it, and then delete it using the little X. If you run your cursor over it, there's a little X there. Click on that X and it will get rid of your comment, and then make a new one and paste that old comment in, then make whatever revisions you want to. The other links that you see on this page are all related to Old Man and the Sea. The first one is a beautiful video. It's a 20-minute film version of the book, and it's gorgeous. It was hand painted. There's a little description there that shows you how the work was done. It was just amazing. Then there is a very, very brief video of biography of Hemingway, his life, some interesting things you might want to know about him. And right after that, there's a very brief 5-question quiz to see if you paid attention in the video. There's another video version of a hand-drawn telling of the story, which is kind of interesting, with kind of an interesting soundtrack. I'm kind of curious to see what you think of that. There's one link that has a review of the book that was, when it was first published, this review was written in the New York Times, and it is the reviewer's reaction to Hemingway's novel. So I'm curious to see what you have to say about that review. And whether you would agree or disagree with what he says. There's a little flashcard quiz in there with 25 questions, and really that's just for you to review the book. And I think maybe that will be more helpful to you later in the summer, right before we come back to school, to refresh your memory, because it will have been a little while since you read it by then. And then there's one little video version that's just a few still shots, artistic still shots. But there's a quote at the top of that I think is kind of interesting, and I'm curious to know how you think that quote relates to the novel, and why the author might have chosen that quote as a descriptive for this particular story. And then the rest of it is really just photos and images. So take a look at most of them are illustrations of different scenes in the novel. So some of them are book covers, and some of them are illustrations from books that have been published of this novel. And I'm curious to see what you think of those images. You don't have to respond to all of those, just a couple, the ones that you think are your favorites, the ones you particularly dislike maybe, or you just have some thoughts about. That would be great. If you could work through those things on the rest of the links on this page by the end of the summer, that would be great. And just do a little at a time whenever you feel compelled to do it. There will be another set of these for the other novel, but they're not. None of them are going to be super time consuming. So I think it's a good way for you to review, especially as we get near the end of the summer and we get closer to talking about this novel when we return to class in the fall. And I look forward to speaking with all of you there. I've enjoyed reading your responses so far, and keep up the great work. I'll see you in the fall.